Ever just felt it? That gut punch moment when someone, without even meaning to, slaps a tiny little label on your entire, massive, incredible existence? You know, like a colleague saying, "Oh, they're so intense, always on a mission," just because you're passionate and driven. Or maybe a friend, after your divorce, drops that casual bombshell. They're clearly just over it, you know? Moved on so fast, making you feel like you're somehow behind or stuck, constantly comparing your healing timeline. Or that sweet but clueless aunt at a family dinner saying, "Oh, they've always been the dreamer, a little impractical," when you're actually building empires in your mind and meticulously planning your next big move. You feel it, right? That little spike, that almost electrical current right in your chest. That's your primal survival instinct, your nervous system's automatic response, instantly triggering to protect your perceived identity, just compelled to control how you're seen, understood, and categorized by the world. We just ache to be seen, to be truly gotten, especially after divorce when it feels like your whole life got a massive public rewrite and you're back in the dating game navigating new assumptions. You're out there, a fiercely ambitious woman, trying to show the real you, the one who rebuilt, who rose, but you're battling assumptions, maybe gossip, and this exhausting need to explain yourself out of every tiny little box people try to fit you into, whether that be from your past or present choices. And this is exactly where I come in. Hi, I'm Stephanie Flygare, and my focus is on helping ambitious women like you powerfully reset their energy to attract truly secure, committed love. This isn't just about recovering from heartbreak. It's about making a profound energetic shift within yourself to break free from old patterns and open yourself to the kind of partnership that truly meets your evolved self. My journey, deeply rooted in these very experiences and relentless personal exploration, has given me a profound understanding of the unique challenges you face: the silent judgment, the fear of being seen as damaged goods, the exhaustion of constantly having to justify your past, or the worry that your dreams or even your ambition might simply intimidate or confuse people. You've worked tirelessly to rebuild your life, to reclaim your power. And the last thing you need is to feel like you're perpetually on trial, especially in your love life. This is precisely why I was stopped in my tracks recently by this quote from my friend who I got a notification from on Facebook. And it goes to something a little like this: "I knew I'd matured when I was okay with nobody knowing my side of the story and letting them live with whatever version of me they have in their minds." And I'll say that again. I knew I'd matured when I was okay, when nobody with nobody knowing my side of the story and letting them live with whatever version of me they have in their minds. Boom, instant goosebumps. It wasn't some crazy new philosophy or a bright idea or any of that, but it just hit me like the universe sending me a perfectly timed message. It totally echoed something profound I just read. The mind blowing peace that washes over you when you truly, finally let people be wrong about you. This isn't just about a fleeting moment of calm. This is about unlocking a fierce magnetic confidence that redefines your entire dating journey as an ambitious woman. Imagine confidently walking into a first date without feeling the urgent need to launch into a detailed defense of your divorce or feeling completely free from constantly comparing your healing timeline to other people's expectations. And now picture this: you're showing up as your full, brilliant self, not shrinking your ambition because you fear it might intimidate, and instead effortlessly attracting someone who celebrates every dimension of you. This is about shedding the burden of proving your worth, the need to justify the need to justify every past decision so you can brilliantly shine in your present and future. It's about showing up as the radiant, powerful woman you are, attracting someone who truly sees and celebrates all of you. Want to stop carrying that past burden into every new connection? Stay tuned. I'm revealing a powerful yet practical practice that will instantly help you reclaim your peace and revolutionize your dating life. So, why do we crave being understood? What's with this? Why do we have this fierce primal urge to fix it, to somehow redeem our name or our legacy, to fight back, constantly explaining because they haven't heard our side of the story? This craving to be perfectly understood is especially amplified for you, an ambitious woman diving back into dating after divorce. Every potential new person feels like a new judge, a new jury. When faced with a threat to your reputation, your brain triggers a cascade of rapid, automatic responses designed to protect you. While these responses can sometimes be helpful in promoting self preservation, they can also lead to biased thinking and impulsive reactions that may not be conducive to effective communication and resolution. The drive to fix it or somehow redeem your name is a powerful primal urge rooted in your deeply ingrained need for social acceptance and belonging. You felt that distinct, almost electrical current buzzing in your rib cage, that internal alarm bell ringing. It's like being plunged into an ice cold bath, that sudden, undeniable physiological shock. Remember that ice bucket challenge where people willingly subjected themselves to jarring cold? Or those viral videos of football coaches getting drenched with Gatorade after a big win? That initial involuntary gasp, that jolt of your system reacting, it's a similar energetic impulse, a visceral response to a perceived miscalibration. Your brain literally thinks, whoa, this doesn't compute danger. And your mind and body attempts to safeguard you, to protect your perceived identity. There's a swift, almost instantaneous release of certain internal messengers, what we like to call stress hormones, like a tiny internal alarm system going off. This prepares you to, as we often say, set the record straight, to rush in and correct the narrative. The thing is, this powerful primal chemical surge rarely leads to the tranquil, deeply peaceful outcome you initially yearned for. It's a response designed for survival in the wild, not for nuanced conversations, and certainly not for building the healthy, thriving love that you are absolutely ready to claim and embody after all you've navigated. So, here's the juicy thought I want you to sit with. For for your being to truly marinate in, what if instead of diligently, exhaustingly trying to edit someone else's storyline about you, you simply acknowledge those strong feelings and physical sensations, giving them space without getting caught up in them, allowing them to naturally dissipate? What if you just let the too quiet label be the too quiet label, or the always serious assumption be just that? What if you just let them be wrong, right? And this, my friend, is where the true magic, the pure alchemy of inner peace begins. When you find yourself scrambling, when you're caught in that exhausting dance of explaining, justification, or defense, you are literally trying to manage a story about you that's not even yours to write. Seriously, think about the mental energy, the focus you pour into that. It's a total energy leak. But here's the game changer: the precise moment you consciously choose inner stillness, the very instant you release that need to be perfectly understood, the moment you embrace the art of not explaining your own personal vibration field, your unique energetic signature, it steadies itself. It becomes profoundly solid, resonant, and incredibly magnetic. Have you ever noticed how someone like the Dalai Lama or the revered figure of Gandhi radiates such profound peace that an entire room, a gathering of thousands even, can fall silent, can feel that palpable sense of calm without them utterly uttering a single word. Their presence speaks volumes because they are so utterly anchored in their own truth. They don't need the world to get them. Their inner ease is their loudest statement. People instinctively perceive and are drawn to that profound, unshakable equilibrium. When you are truly at peace with yourself, regardless of the external opinions or convenient labels, you emanate a quiet confidence that is incredibly magnetic. Now, now let me paint a clearer picture for you, a more vivid one. Imagine that you are at a family gathering, maybe a holiday dinner, and your well meaning but slightly misinformed Aunt Carol recounts a chapter of your personal journey, perhaps a past relationship or a career pivot, as if they wrote the definitive script, embellishing details here, maybe a little over there, perhaps even misremembering facts. Instead of feeling this customary, almost physical urge to interrupt, to correct every single detail, to explain your truth, you just gently place your hand over your navel, the sacred energetic center. You take a deep, slow breath and you simply allow their rendition to pass without needing to jump in. Just a few moments later, you notice the conversation has naturally flowed to another another topic, more pleasant topics. And you, my friend, have not surrendered a single iota of your unique radiance, your inner sparkle. You've guarded your energetic availability. All right, my friend. This is where the rubber meets the road. You've heard me talk about reclaiming your energy, quieting your nervous system, and attracting truly secure, committed love. And this isn't just nice thoughts or ideas to have, it's about action. So stick with me just for 3 minutes. Seriously, this practice is 3 minutes. If you're ready to learn to master the art of not explaining, to flip your reactions from that old defensive swirl to a powerful, quiet confidence that makes you more present and magnetic. This is an easy way to calm your nervous system and elevate your frequency. So, this is your personal 3-minute quiet confidence practice, is what I like to call it. And it's got 4 distinct, deliberate micro steps. Now, step 1, you want to name the hook. First and crucially, you're going to silently acknowledge the perceived pigeonhole, the mental label someone is attempting to attach to you. For instance, if someone implies that you're flighty or too intense, simply internally think, they perceive me as easily distracted, or they think I'm over the top. No judgment here, just a simple, detached observation, like watching a cloud float by, right? Now, step two, you feel the surge. You're going to gently place your dominant hand over your solar plexus. And it's that spot right above your navel where you will feel that power. You're going to take a slow, deep inhale, letting your belly expand. And then an even slow, deliberate exhale, feeling your body soften. As you breathe, just notice any internal sensations, a subtle warmth, a flutter, a momentary tightness. This is just energy, the vital life force moving through you. No need to hold on to it or judge it. Just observe. Now, step three, and this is a two-part check-in, which you're going to now ask yourself. You're going to ask yourself these two honest questions. And you'll ask them silently to yourself and really listen to your gut feeling. Will trying to explain or correct this actually change their mind in a meaningful, lasting way? Or am I trying to control something that's simply beyond my control? That was the first question. The second, the second part. Will I feel a deeper, more profound sense of internal peace if I simply let this perception exist without jumping in to intervene? Now, step four, choose your path. Based on your honest answers, make a conscious, empowered choice. If your gut, that gentle nudge from your deepest self says peace, then release your exhale as if you're gently breathing onto a cool window. Mentally visualize that misconception, whatever it is, just dissolving, evaporating into nothingness. Whisper inwardly a powerful affirmation such as, my inner harmony is far more valuable than being outwardly right. And this is how you actively rewire those old survival scripts. Now, I would like to invite you right here, right now, and to bring to mind the most recent mental pigeonhole, the last perception that caused even a flicker of irritation or that sting. Now, you can take a pause and take a moment to try this practice or at a later time when you have the space to do so. Now go ahead, work through these steps and engage in this practice. What do you notice? Has there been any subtle, beautiful shift in your inner world? Does your nervous system feel a tiny bit calmer? This profound, subtle shift in perspective, this reclaiming of your inner territory has incredible transformative implications, especially as you navigate new connections and especially as you seek deep meaningful, secure relationships after divorce. This isn't just about feeling better in day to day life. It's about fundamentally changing how you show up in the dating world, how you attract. Now, let's talk about the power of this shift and how it all begins with reclaiming your most valuable asset, your energy. Now, think about it. Every single instance where you choose not to engage in an unnecessary argument, every non argument, or excuse me, every non argument, every conscious decision to let a misconception float by unedited, embodying that letting them be wrong, peace, you are conserving invaluable internal resources. This is like saving precious mental energy that your magnificent brain can then genuinely spend on genuine connection with another person, on brainstorming delightful weekend plans, or simply on being fully present and vibrantly engaged in the moment. When you're constantly explaining or defending yourself, your choices, your desires, explaining your past divorce or why your previous relationship didn't work, you're exhausted before the day even really starts. You're constantly replaying scenarios in your head, trying to craft the perfect explanation for the next person. That's draining, right? But when you truly are at peace with yourself, regardless of the external opinions or convenient labels, you emanate a quiet confidence that is incredibly magnetic. It's the difference between walking into a first meeting already drained and walking in radiating openness and genuine curiosity, ready to receive rather than prove. And when you're showing up like that, with that kind of authentic energy, something else powerfully happens, or something powerful happens. You start attracting differently. Now, this is huge for dating after divorce, especially for you, the ambitious woman who has rebuilt their life. The worry, right? Will they judge me for my past? Will they think I'm damaged goods? Am I too much? Will they understand my side of what happened with my ex spouse or my ex partner? What if they think I was the problem? These are the fears that keep us up at night. And they tie directly into that nobody knowing my side of the story anxiety. But here's the thing, individuals who are truly emotionally available, who are growth minded, who are genuinely prepared for a secure, lasting connection, they are not auditioning. They're not auditioning you based on rumors or secondhand information or some prepackaged label from a test. They are sensing your deep inner ease, your profound self trust that you carry when you no longer need the entire room or a new potential partner to get you. They are drawn to your beautiful authenticity, not to some carefully constructed defense you've built to protect yourself. A truly secure partner desires to know you, the complex, the nuance, the ever evolving you, not a version curated for public consumption or neatly characterized by your marital history. You're no longer operating from a place of needing to prove your worth, which is exactly what attracts someone who values your worth. This is the art of not explaining in action, becoming your love superpower. This shift isn't just about what you attract either. It's also about powerfully breaking free from old habits and patterns that no longer serve you. That persistent, almost gnawing urge to over explain, to justify yourself, often stems from an old survival script, a deep seated pattern. Perhaps in past relationships or within family or old family dynamics, you unconsciously learn that if people misunderstood you, you weren't safe or you wouldn't be loved. And this is especially true after divorce, where you might feel exposed, judged, or like you need to justify every decision, every part of your story to everyone who asks. Every single time you consciously, deliberately choose to let a misconception float by unedited, you are actively, powerfully rewiring that script, truly embracing the peace that washes over you when you let people be wrong. You are mastering the art of not explaining. You are now transmuting new vital data to your own nervous system, to your brave heart, to your wise essence. I am safe, regardless of what others think or what label they try to put on me. This builds an unshakable resilience and a profound self worth, which are the foundational cornerstones for any truly healthy, thriving partnership. Imagine the sheer relief of not having to carry that burden of explanation, that emotional baggage into every new interaction anymore. And with all that old weight lifted, what opens up is the real magic, a direct path to genuine intimacy. Now, when we are truly comfortable, deeply at ease within our own skin, even with the knowledge that others might hold a wrong or incomplete version of us in their minds, we create the sacred open space for genuine intimacy to blossom. We stop seeking external validation through broad, comforting statements or convenient labels. Instead, we extend a beautiful, courageous invitation to a partner to truly see and know our specific, nuanced selves in all our glorious complexity. And this, my friend, is where real profound connection blossoms, not in being generally understood, but in deeply and uniquely seen. loved, and accepted for the whole magnificent being that you truly are. So, what does this look like in a real life dating scenario? You might ask. Now, picture this: a first connection, a delightful date. They lightly, playfully tease you about your passion for, well, let's say ancient mystical texts, or your fascination with the cosmos. The old habit, the ingrained script might compel you to launch into a 10-minute, highly intellectual explanation, feeling that old urge to explain and justify yourself. The new empowered habit, rooted in the art of not explaining, a gentle, knowing smile. You simply say, with serene confidence, "It's one of my deep joys, a path to understand the grand uniqueness within all things." Then you pivot with genuine curiosity. What's something that truly lights you up that you can talk about for hours? And watch the conversation and the delicious chemistry unfurl, deepen, and truly open up, because you're creating space for them to show up too, not just for you to prove yourself. Now, ready to experience this kind of confident magnetic shift for yourself? This week, I challenge you: choose one low stakes moment, just one. Perhaps it's a brief, chatty encounter with a new barista who gets your order slightly wrong, and then you just let it go. Or a casually opinionated hot take shared with a group text exchange about something totally trivial, or even a comment from an ex in laws about your new life that you just silently acknowledge and move past. Intentionally practice your quiet confidence practice, embracing that piece of letting them be wrong, and mastering a key element of the art of not explaining. And afterwards, just ask yourself and make a quick mental note, or even jot it down in a journal right before you go to bed. How did your body feel before the practice? How did it feel after? And notice the subtle shift. Now, I'd absolutely love to hear from you in the comments below. What is the single most persistent, most irritating mental pigeonhole, that label that you are most tempted to immediately correct? And after attempting this practice, did you experience any discernible shift in the overall atmosphere around you? Or more importantly, within your own internal state? As you reflect on your experience, let this final thought truly sink in. Remember this profound truth tattooed on your being: genuine freedom, the kind that breathes deep and wide, truly begins the moment your unique, unfolding story no longer requires outside editors, no longer needs external validation. You are so much more than that. This is the essence of the art of not explaining, being okay with nobody knowing your side of the story. This kind of freedom gives you incredible power over your own peace. Guard your profound inner calm, your serene peace, the way you would guard your most precious secret information. Quiet with unwavering self assurance, requiring no external validation or lengthy justification. When a notification pings, a comment stings, or a label tries to stick to you, pause and ask, is this a call to defend or an invitation to detach and expand beyond it? Is this a moment to practice the art of not explaining? Choose the one that feels like a full body exhale. It's almost always the path to your peace and ultimately to attracting the deep, authentic love you truly deserve. If this message resonated deeply, offering you peace or a fresh perspective, please show your support by liking this video and sharing it with a friend who could benefit and to become a part of our vibrant community and stay updated, subscribe and ring that notification bell. And if you're ready to connect with amazing women on a similar path, I invite you to our private Facebook group, Women Rising, Attracting High Vibe in Love After Divorce, which it offers daily inspiration and weekly live discussions where we explore these topics and also answer your questions. If you have specific questions or are interested in deeper support, feel free to DM or email me, and you'll find all the details below. Plus, to receive my exclusive weekly insights directly, just send me the word align to my DM link or my email address, and I will get you on those weekly emails. Thank you for spending this time with me today. Remember, your peace isn't a luxury, it's the foundation of your strength. Your beautiful story is being written from within you, not by anyone else's approval. Keep embracing your unique path. You are actively creating the authentic love you deserve right now. Until next time.